Our love for the unity of Nigeria has been taken for granted. We have been undermined and taken too far. I can tell you for truth that this entity called Nigeria might not be united for a very long time. Today, the North is enjoying the gold mine without putting anything on the table for national revenue. Today, the North have artisans, gold refiners, but they refused the jobs. They refused artisan modular refineries to operate in the Niger Delta. What else could be as marginalizing as that? In area, something you have at your backyard, you are being barred by so-called constitution and laws to benefit from it. But the one in the North have been given free hand to access it. What can be oppressive, suppressive, and more marginalized as that? Our love for the unity of Nigeria has been taken for granted. We have been undermined and taken too far. It will interest you to know that as of 2024, oil and gas made 92% of our export income in this country. 92%. And 6.38% of the country's GDP in this country. And yet we don't have a say in this country. I can tell you for truth that this entity called Nigeria might not be united for a very long time. Because the way things are going, it could be that any minute from now, to your own, O Israel, that is what we are going to see. Besides, right now, there is no constitution in this country. There is no constitution. Yes, sir. You can't lay hand on the 1999 constitution as a valid constitution being written, being accepted by the Nigerian people. No. Why won't the judiciary behave the way they are behaving? Because they know that there is no constitution. There is no constitution. Keep amending if you amend the 1999 constitution till thy kingdom come, there is no constitution. And let me tell you the danger of that is that anybody can afford to manipulate that document that is not a Nigerian-owned constitution to favor them. To favor them. We are degenerating to one-party system. And then by the time we get the one-party system, I'm quite sure that we will also not be practicing democracy again. Because one-party system is opposed to democracy. True or false? So as we degenerate to one-party system, we should also try and start looking for another system of government that we call ourselves, and certainly not democracy. Nigeria is not operating a democratic government. We know that. We know that. The last democratic government we had in Nigeria was the Goodluck Jonathan's government. That was it. That was it. Let me swallow the bitter pills and let Nigerian go forth and see what I am talking about. Nobody believed him. Today, Goodluck Jonathan is the father of modern day democracy, whether you like it or not. He is not desperate to come back to this messed up system. He's not desperate. And the judge will not allow him to come back. He has nothing doing there. He has maintained his legacy. Let him go on. The world needs him. Back to Rivers State. Mosien totally abhors, oppose the state of emergency. But we also smile at it because there is no constitution. So like we said, any sitting government can decide to manipulate the constitution. Of course, manipulating the constitution means that you have indirectly manipulated the judiciary. In this government, the judiciary is a department of the executive. Not independent, a department, because it is whatever the executive tells the judiciary that they will do, and they will always do their legal gymnastics to put in facts together and dish it out to Nigerians. And this is what we are also going to expect in 2027. In 2027, there is no issue, no item that has been said by Major Isaac Jasper Adakaboro in his 12 days revolution that has not come to pass in Nigeria. All the things that he has said, all the issues that warranted him to shout for the Niger Delta Republic, we are experiencing it, we are feeling it every day. Probably we'll forget because as Nigerians we don't like books. So we think that is our enemy that is doing us. No. No. Major Isaac Jasper Adakaboro remains a living legend in the hearts and minds of the Jaws. He still lives on. His legacy still lives on. Which man at 29 could have such boldness, such courage, such resilience, ready to die at the prime of his youth for something nobody saw? Let the Nigerian estate continue to respect the German. The Jaws are packaged by God for a purpose he knows why we should be in this estate called Nigeria. We are not liked, we are envied, we are marginalized, we are oppressed. We are always cast as passionate by any other group, yet they cannot do without us. The Nigerian state cannot do without the Jaw Nation and Niger Delta. They cannot. They cannot. They cannot. Not too long ago, children going to write exam, JAMB, I assume, were kidnapped in Bile. Children, about 6, 7, 8 of them. Consistently, there is kidnap going on. Interestingly, that same sea where they go to kidnap, we're told reliably that you have police marine boats, marine police boats littered here and there. You see? But when it comes to kidnapping, it is not their concern. But when it comes to illegal burglary, they will always go and look for it and probably have a share. That is how the Nigerian government have placed us. They place the security of national facility above humans. National facility above humans. But the constitution said to protect first what? Life before property. But they choose.
There is no question in my view, and I come from an area where you have, like United States, there is hardly any part of Nigeria where you don't have solid minerals, even in the south. But what I observe, whereas the federal government is ruthless with people who are doing illegal oil buckling, and they deploy JTF to deal with those involved in illegal buckling. When it comes to illegal mining of solid minerals, the federal government changes. It's like using different standards. And I'm very angry about that. Because if we have to fight, deploy army, even to kill, for anyone who is involved in illegal buckling of oil, and you deploy JTF, a combination of army, police, air force, everybody, why are we allowing illegal mining in many parts of the country that is going on? And they are being mined by retired generals, and we know them. Yes, we know them. Nobody can pretend he doesn't know them. I did a letter to retired former President Buhari, because somebody I sent to go and conduct a primary somewhere reported back to me, a retired general of Northern Instruction, told me that, look, Adams, you are worried about the challenge of conducting primaries in Zafara. The challenge you see is there is far more than that. And if it's not dealt with, Nigeria will not know peace in parts of the country. And this gold go all the way through all to Kaduna. And it up to, yeah, correct. And he told me that those involved in this illegal mining, they use choppers. They procure arms exactly the same way as our military were doing in the South. They give them arms, they use choppers to come and cut away the gold, and they take them out of this country and make billions of US dollars. And the federal government is not doing what it should be doing. I took this letter to the former president when I was national chairman of APC. And I said, call the general to give you more brief. In fact, what is happening, or what subsequently happened in that part of the country, was exactly what the general told me was going to happen. Because these guys have been weaponized by the illegal big men who deploy them, secure territories, and the weapon is meant to protect the Chinese and other foreigners who they actually employ to carry out the mining. And on occasion, they use the same weapon to carry out banditry, kidnapping, and all of the terrible things that are going on. Chief of Committee Chairman of Defense Staff, tell the defense I said so. That some retired military officers, army officers are involved in it. The day we can't tell the truth, this country cannot flourish. We can't change our, when it affects our people, we are at our best. We talk strong. Some other people appear to be above the law. That is what is going on with solid mineral. It is not that we don't know where it is. We have a whole survey of where we have what across the length and breadth of Nigeria. We also know, everybody complaining about certain people from certain nationalities. How they got here, even as we are talking now, they are doing those illegal mining.
Hi, my people, welcome back. I think so. I don't watch all this video and hear with the name, all this Ijo guy talk concerning within northern people they do to them. Now, no, say okay. Ever since we be say Ijo people, like ever since we see them, say all this oil belong to them now. Say normally, but the oil is part of this country, but that one doesn't give all these northern people audacity to go there without any permission, like to carry it out, mind their good. Say okay, this Ijo side now then be the people will be say okay, they get many things. We Nigeria is lack of. Normally, Nigeria don't seem to favor each other. That is why people are even trying to like separate from this country called Nigeria, because they have been saying this. They say that they don't want to be part of this country anymore, because this country seems not to favor them, seems to favor people outsiders than them. We'll be say okay, they've been indigent. Let's analyze this issue. We'll be say okay, it dey go between Ijaw people and Northern people. Let's see the result that we get, because this thing now seems to be complicating now, because this thing is not today. What we have to tell government about all this thing is that say okay, Northern people, them they do their own thing as if they are the only wisest people on earth. Meanwhile, they are not the wisest people. Are they being okay? This good of a thing now, okay, belong to Northern people, and all this oil now Northern side now in there. I swear to God, this country for don't break up since we be say okay, all this oil and everything belong to Southerners. They are using style to like make this country continue to be one, and that thing will not work because of the way they are trying to do. I don't think it is going to work. That is my own opinion on this. And you will say the years now. I think you don't watch the video and hear what many people talk, even Adam Sociomole. If you have anything to say okay, you want to concern this matter, I beg make you drop on inside comment section. And also, if this is your first time, please like our video, share and subscribe. Thank you.